Hello and welcome people to the episode 2, The Altered Genos. And now we get introduced to something new in Orta. And
Water?
unkillable characters.
Oh. A landscape that's not a withering desert?
Yes, and it actually has detail.
Oh my god. So, okay, you explained the berserk gauge and the glide gauge. Does that blue gauge determine our turn order?
No,
Well then what does? I'm so confused.
it's not Saga anymore. It's not a turn-based RPG.
You're lying. All Panzer Dragoons are turn-based RPGs.
Well,
All of them.
look at that. That's
Just-
I love doing that.
Obliterated all of them.
Yes. Basically, when it comes to the forms, you can get through the entire game by using just the basic wing. That's actually the best way to do it on your first one. If you're having trouble, just always invest all of your level up thingamajigs. Like, for example,
Whoa,
the one that floats here.
Jesus God. Giant worms.
Yeah, here is a divide in the road. If you want to go to the cool road with another one of those level up thingamajigs, go here. How the level up system works is basically each dragon will level up after he gets a certain amount of those thingamajigs. And now the amount they need in order to level up increases every time they do that. So for example, on the first level it's gonna be 2, like you see here. On the second level it's gonna be 4, and so forth. And the advantage, there is a big advantage to dividing all of the level ups between all of the forms, because every time you level up, you get a slight HP boost.
Well, that's
So-
all. Gone.
There's an advantage to going both ways actually, because if you, for example, invest only in the basic wing, you're going to have a really powerful dragon very soon. However, it's gonna have less HP. If you can also invest into all of them, but overall your power isn't gonna be too great. But you will get more HP faster because for the price of let's say 6 of those level up thingamajigs, you can either have 3 HP boosts or, for example, only 2 or 1.
So where's the status screen showing all the different stats of the various forms that you adjust in order to change?
Like there is no screen that there is no screen like that. You can
Why not?
because it's an action game and you just do it with one button, and they just change an order.
God, this is really a step backwards. You're disappointing me here, man. Jeez.
And as you see here, just constantly change targets, and you'll continuously rape your enemies. The one the disadvantages of the heavy wing is that he cannot avoid anything. He does not have the glide ability, and also the gun. Whenever you're in this form, gets really nerfed. The rate of fire is the lowest out of all forms. So you cannot. You're basically a sitting duck when you're in this form. However, your damage output is through the roof,
Yeah.
and it works best for bigger targets that have much less like points on which you can hit.
So when do we get our first spell?
Berserkers are our spells.
even nerfed the spell system. What's wrong with this game? Jeez.
Xbox does not have enough buttons for that.
True enough.
And also, for anyone wondering, I am actually playing this on the original Xbox through the component cables, which are a rarity here in Europe. There is no real difference between each version of the game. Like, even the Japanese version has English subtitles in it as an option if you set up your Xbox to be Japanese region. If you set up your Xbox language to be English, it will automatically choose English to be the subtitles language. And you can run basically all of the versions of the game on any Xbox because they are not region locked. There is, however, a downside to it. It seems like all of the European Xboxes have the 480p mode turned off, which is a real shame because this game, as you see, looks beautiful in progressive mode. That's what I'm recording it at. None of the European ones have that unless you hack it, which I did. However, and also if you're going to play this game on Xbox 360, it is in fact compatible, but don't go for the European version. Whereas I said they're all the same when you play it on the original Xbox, they're completely different when you try to play them on the Xbox 360. The European one will hang at the third level, at the end of the third level. So you cannot complete the game with it. And as you see here, my Glide Dragon changed its form. It now looks more like a jet. It looks awesome.
I still
That's
say
actually
it looks more like a weird cross between a butterfly and a beetle, if you ask me.
Yes, it's awesome. In any case, that's kind of a trend between the Heavy Wing and the Glide Wing. The Glide Wing will go in the route of super technology, whereas the Heavy Wing, as you see here, will look a lot more primal with every level up he gets. And this boss fight is actually pretty easy. All you need to do is make sure that you take care of all of the tumors that raise up whenever you hit him. The purple tumors will cause an attack like this one to emerge. You can cure it by frying it with lasers. The blue ones are the ones you're gonna have to worry about a little bit more because they contain enemies that will suicide kill into you. And it actually hurts. It actually hurts a lot.
You can just use an Elixir Maxis and you'll be fine.
I don't have those.
Why not?
Well, don't you remember? I cannot use items. That's something I chose for myself to nerf myself.
That's right. Damn. Oh well.
So no items for me. I can only rely on the healing berserker of this form, which I'm only gonna use towards the end of the game.
Gotcha. And without a doubt, this thing will be dead in just a second.
Exactly.
There we go.
What is really nice about the bosses in this game, unlike the bosses in the first one, they will never kill you after they're dead.
He just now notices.
Well, it's not a dragon mare, it's a dragon. And you can see the mountain. He's chasing the mountain. It's running away.
I'm telling you, man, you need to go and get S's on all these.
No way.
Why?
No way.
Like, you unlock, like, the best thing in the game if you do that.
That is true. If you go through this game and get 100% shoot down ratio on every level, even if it's your first run, you will immediately unlock everything in the Pandora's box.
Neat.
100% impossible. Impossible. Mission has failed. I am alone.
Huh, well that was fast. This is a really short game, all in all.
Oh, you'll be surprised how short it is. Really, I mostly play it through on one sitting, and it's like a 2.5 hours game altogether.
Wow.
It's still longer than the first two Panzer Dragoons combined, but and by the way, I am going to be uploading a version of this without us talking over it, because I can imagine you would like to listen to the music and watch the cutscenes. So I'm very considerate like that, and you should appreciate it.
Nah, we'll just call you an asshole.